Hello, Dr. Hammonds. So this is my presentation of my portfolio to you. I just want to start off by thanking you for the semester. I just really enjoyed your class, and I feel like it really did prepare me to be in a classroom, and I look forward to implementing a lot of the things that you taught us within my time within my own classroom. So with that, I also am doing this in a folder. I know ideally it would be in a 3-ringed binder, but we don't have that here tonight. So we're working with what we have, and I probably will transfer it over into a binder just for safekeeping. So this is Miss Murphy's 4th grade English class. I'm a generalist. I would like to be an English major, or not an English major, an English teacher. So yeah, but now by the time I'm in my own classroom, I probably will be Miss Hill. So anyways, so we'll start off with the table of contents. So the table of contents outlines everything as instructed. So classroom diagram, rules, procedures, consequences, cooperative grouping, substitute teacher plan, and the parent letter. So within my classroom diagram, I have everything labeled as you can see, and if it's abbreviated, there is the table, not the table of contents, the key right here. I really thought through this and through my time within classrooms and just through like things we learned in your class, and so really thought through best practices. So I'm a generalist, but I hope to be an English teacher, and I foresee something like this really coming into play as my personal classroom permits. So then we have the 5 B's of Miss Murphy's 4th grade class. So we want to be respectful, be responsible, be prepared, be attentive, and be kind. As we learned within class, I feel like these really cover a lot more because they're broad, positively stated, and can cover a lot of ground because they are not super specific. So then next I have my procedures. I know that you read through this and you approved it, so I won't bore you or waste any of your time reading through it all, but I have a procedure for beginning of the day, weekly tasks, attendance, collecting papers, distributing papers, attention, materials and equipment, hall passes / leaving the room, a special procedure for restroom leaving, makeup work, end of class / everyday routine, assignments, progress monitoring, and getting help. Something interesting on my getting help is help excludes quizzes or tests, but we would follow within my classroom the C3 before me, and that means just before the student asks a question to the teacher for clarification on it, like clarification on instructions, the student needs to ask 3 other table mates or 3 other students. If the students are unsure of instructions or need further clarification, they then may approach the teacher. So consequences. So if it is a minor offense, of course I would ignore. If the minor offense needs to be addressed, the student will be pulled into the hallway by the teacher. If the offense is minor but cannot be ignored, the student will be sent to the refocus corner of the room for a set amount of time, which in my diagram, I have kind of where they would have a reset corner. So it's the reading corner, but I'd also have some things in that corner where we just need to refocus. So then if the offense continues after the refocus period, the student will be sent to the buddy teacher's classroom. Within the buddy teacher's classroom, before being sent over there, I would spend time with the student, just a couple minutes, probably out in the hall, discussing desired behavior and addressing how their behavior is inappropriate. And so when they're over in the buddy teacher's classroom, they will be tasked with writing their own behavior plan. This plan must have 3 steps that the student plans on implementing to achieve the goal behavior that's discussed with the teacher, and the teacher must approve the plan. So I know that a lot of students, when they're getting in trouble, will still goof off, and so they might, just come back with a plan that is like kind of spiteful, and so that's why it must be approved by the teacher. If their offense happens during testing or whatever, they will obviously have to test. If they have to test over in the buddy teacher's classroom, that's great, but then they will be tasked in an outside time to write their behavior plan before being able to continue the day. So if the offense continues or is a mild offense, the teacher will schedule a student parent teacher conference to discuss classroom behavior. So with that, I just plan on making a call home, scheduling a conference, and then having lists of students' behavior, and then just working with the parent as a team to say, hey, we both desire this behavior and let's address it. So yes, and then if the consequence is unable to be handled within the classroom or is severe, an office referral will be made. So then you have my cooperative group activity. Here it is, the rules, their roles, the activity. You read through all of this, so again, I won't bore you with that. Then there's the directions, number of members per group, number of groups, and then how I will assign the groups. So my substitute teacher plan. Within this, at the top, I have the conference, which is 11 to 12, and then have my name of the classroom. So it says, attention, hello, thank you so much for looking after my class today. My students know the expectations that I have for them while I'm away, so I'm confident that you will have minimal to no issues today. However, within this bucket, you will find all that you need for success throughout the day. Examples, a seating chart, attendance process, warm-ups, classroom rules, classroom procedures, daily schedule, materials you may need, and answers to special concerns you may have. So then I haven't listed my 2 buddy teachers, where they're found and how they can help. Special concerns. So I made up 2 students. So Grace Kelly, she has a peanut allergy and her EpiPen is in the nurse, and John Hill is on a 504 plan. And if that was a real student, I would have inserted details there. And then I have the nurse, principal, and front office, and their codes to call them on the classroom phone that are often in classrooms. And then I have, in case of emergency evacuation, students are to line up silently, exit the room, and then turn left, exiting through the playground doors at the end of the hall. So yeah, and then also within the plan, I have all of my procedures on this page, and then they continue on this page. I have my 5 rules here. I have a seating chart, and it says attached is a picture of the classroom arrangement and the assignment of student seats. And within my real, actual classroom substitute plan, I would have their names on the chart numbered 1 through 24 because it's here. My daily schedule, backup, warm-up, and lesson plan. And then I have, here's a lesson plan that I made for another class, so I just put it in here. And then I have my parent letter, which is this, and it has the welcome back, meet the teacher, so all about me, my favorites, upcoming events, and then this talks about rules and procedures, along with my conference and how to reach me. So again, thank you so much for this year in your class. I really do appreciate it, and I feel well prepared for my classroom management in the future. So thanks, and go group.